Hello, this is Deepika. In this video, I am going to demonstrate Cassandra Java connection. Softwares needed would be DataStax Cassandra Community Edition version 2.1.15 and Eclipse or any other Java IDE. After downloading the DataStax Cassandra Community Edition, we open the SQL shell. Here I try to create a key space using the statement create key space. Key space is generally a top level namespace and sets the key space name, replication strategy and replication factor. Replication strategies are of two types: simple strategy and network topology strategy. Simple strategy consists of one data center, and network topology strategy, which is used in the real time, is consisting of one or more virtual data centers. Replication factors 3 means that we have replicas, 3 replicas of the data. Here I create a key space called demo. Using the key space, I create a table called users with column names user ID, last name, age, city, email and first name. After I run those commands, using the demo key space, I execute a select query on users table. At present, I have no records present in the table. Coming to Eclipse, I first create a Java project using this option. Next, I have created a Java project of name Cassandra Tester. Then I created a package cas test using new package option. This is my cas test package. Also, I have imported the libraries using extend add external jars in Java build path. These are all the libraries. Next, coming to cas test package, I have created a few classes to demonstrate the data manipulation commands like insert, update and delete. First, I import all the libraries using these commands. These are all the predefined packages which will consist of classes and methods which I use directly in the code. All the code is in the main method. First, I declare a cluster. Cluster is a collection of nodes. Clients send read-write requests to any node. It takes a role of a coordinator node and forwards the request to node responsible for servicing it. Next, I declare a session. It is used to create a connection for our key space demo. Next, cluster.builder method will add a contact point and build a cluster instance. I use localhost. Generally 121.0.0 IP address is used, which is also given in SQL shell over here. Then a session from cluster will connect to demo key space. I try to insert a record into the users table with the statement with user ID 1, last name Jones, age 35, city Austin, email ID and first name as Bob. Next, using result set, I try to output the row which I have inserted, user ID 1. Result set is a table of data representing a database result. It is generated by execution of a statement that queries the database. Then for each row in the results, I output first name and age. At last, I close all the connections using this statement. Now, when I run the code, Bob first name, age 35 got inserted. You can even verify it in the SQL shell. There were no records in here. Now there is a record here. And in another class update, I try to update the age of Bob on his birthday from 35 to 36. Then for user ID 1, I try to display the record in results. Now when I run the code, age of Bob got updated to 36. You can verify it in the SQL shell. It was 35, now it is 36. Then in delete class, I try to delete the record using statement delete from users where user ID equal to 1. Then with help of result set, I output the record. There would be nothing displayed as there is no record. In secure shell, when you verify, there are 0 rows. Now I want to discuss about connection policies, prepared statements and query builder. As we are running a cluster instead of single instance, we will want to put some safeguards like retrieve policy to adopt when a request either times out or a node is unavailable. Retrieve policy will retrieve queries either on a read timeout or a write timeout. A read timeout when enough replicas have replied but the data wasn't received. A write timeout if the timeout while writing the log used by batch statements. Node balancing policy will determine which node it is to run a query. Taken aware policy ensures the request will go to the node or replica responsible for data indicated by the primary key. If a node receives a read or write owned on another node, it will coordinate that request for the client. We can use a load balancing policy to control that action. Now I try to insert a row into the users table, except that I use a prepared statement and a bound statement unlike the previous code. Prepared statement is more secure and most performant way to get data in or out of the database. It needs to pass once by the cluster, then values are bound, and then we execute bound statement to read write data from the cluster. To pull out the read write to pull out back the select statement, we use query builder. It is more secure and saves us potential SQL injection attacks. Now with help of results, I output the data. When I run, Bob of age 35 got inserted and secure shell, same record got inserted. Now when I try to update his age to 36, run Bob 36, secure shell, it was 35, now it is 36. And when I try to delete using the delete class I have created, the only statement differing is this one. User ID 1, I delete the record. When I run the code and check in secure shell, you'll find that there are no more records in users table. So the connection between Cassandra and Java got established. Thank you very much for watching the video.